Howdy everybody, Trespass Mize here. Gonna do a cyber audit of Tampa Police Department. Shout out to Ebor Rob who lives in this neck of the woods. So I did a Google search and I got Tampa Police comes up, and they have a records section and fees, which if I look at, it is kind of a records section there. Let's see if they have a complaint. That's contact us in the top. That's not the right one. They've got a professional standards bureau. Let's check that out. And so they have a separate bureau, looks like, to put in a police complaint. But then I read this already, and if you put in a complaint, it goes straight back to the chief. So let's see. Just for Google, they've got a FOIA form. Actually, there's no form available. It just directs you to their explanations. So I'm going to leave that blank. Complaint form. I couldn't find any. It just directs you to this. All right. So let's look at their website. Let's talk about that since we're here. For the complaint form, I looked all over this place. Basically, if you want to make a complaint, you have to go in, or you can send it by mail. There's no form for you to fill out to download. They don't mention a form anywhere on here that I could find. Maybe they have one when you go in, but you have to talk to a police investigator, sounds like, if you go into the station. So that's a big fail on the complaint form. FOIA, they've got not much. Let's look at Information Plus here. Blah blah blah, missing persons. There's some police publications. They don't really tell you how to do a FOIA request, and like some cities, they'll put FOIA requests under the city clerk department. So let's try that, and I'll talk about this design here in a minute. So city clerk. So here's city clerk home. How do I information resources? Well, check it out. Not much. They don't talk about public records search. Hillsborough County Clerk. I guess you can go this to access the clerk of the Circuit Court of Hillsborough County's index. Official records of Hillsborough County. Let's go. I understand. Page not found. Okay. Not good. I don't. It might be on here somewhere. I don't have all data. Search around for it. Services. Let's see. You would think well, that's the police station. Nope, go back. Let's go back. Okay, this is the city clerk. You think that would be like the #1 thing? Open records. We're the clerk. We collect all the records. So here's how do you get them. But no. Archives. City clerk's records. Let's see what that is. No. So this is pretty piss poor, and maybe it's there. I'll bet you just have to go in and early records online. Archives of the City of Tampa, provided by the University of South Florida. 2,000 pages. That's not what we're looking for. So they don't talk about how to get police records anywhere on here. Okay, so let's look for the complaint form on. So we already talked about the complaint form, and what I found on this site is they do a lot of talking about the. Let's see. Even on here, they have a hard time saying complaint anywhere except for in this Police Standards Bureau. You can find it in here. Thoroughly invested a complaint. They really have a hard time talking about complaints. So and the contacts here. They don't talk about anything like that. Records section of the police doesn't. You can get some things, online reports, traffic reports, and it's pretty basic. Again, it looks like you got to go in, and not transparent at all. one of the few things they got on here is the they have the police publications. So they've got their operating procedures up here, and then a bunch of annual reports and the magazine, and they got a bunch of magazines. So but they got their operating procedures here. It's 5 megabytes. I don't know how long. Oh, came up pretty quick. So SOPs, that's good. A lot of police stations don't have that. So again, their FOIA form, I couldn't find anything on their website or on their clerk site. It's kind of disjointed and not all over the place. The complaint form, there is no complaint form. Their user interface kind of sucks. If you go here to the city of Tampa, all they have is departments. And then say you wanted to search, say you wanted to find a department here, you got to go all the way down through all of these departments to find the police. You would think that would be one of the big ones. Or you can use the quick link here, which is still a lot, to find the police. And then the police's homepage is bad. They've got ads for Crime Stoppers, which, is that a nonprofit? I don't know. Maybe it's an ad for a profit company. They got their tweets. Like, who cares? Not a police news, whatever. They don't do much. And, I mean, you can't even see anything unless you go here. And then if you go to this About Us, then they report the Professional Standards Bureau is where you can file a complaint. So it's really hard to find anything on this site. It's disjointed. There's no form section where there should be. Just kind of bad overall. It's semi-modern, but it's a mess. It's not organized in a logical way. So I'm not going to give them any points on that. So, geez, did I mark anything green over there? Yeah, no. Oh, well, you know, I've got to give them kind of half points for, well, they don't have a complaint form. You know, there's nothing there. So, and a FOIA form, I think I'll give them one. Oop. What happened to my cursor? Come on, baby. I'll give them one because the city clerk looks like they have something just as marginal. So I'm gonna give them a big fail. I'll give them a point for having their manual online, I guess. And that, you know, it's not as bad as some. At least they've got an address on there. So here you go, Tampa, you failed. Not a huge fail, but a fail. It needs some big work and fix this thing. Anyway, talk to you later. Thanks for watching.